Hey guys, it's MotoGod. Welcome back to another video, and you can see yellow Yamaha RX behind me. So I'll show you the cinematic shots of this vehicle now, and then I'll start this video. In this video I'll tell you what is the difference between Yamaha RX100 and Yamaha RX 135 4-speed. I'm not talking about Yamaha RX 135 5-speed. I'm only talking about RX100 versus RX 135 4-speed. So basically Yamaha RX100 and Yamaha RX 135 4-speed looks very similar, guys. If you look at the engine, it's kind of looks similar, and if you I'll tell you how to find the differences between these two motorcycles and what are the difference between them, and I'll tell you which one is best for you, whether you have to go for Yamaha RX100 or Yamaha RX 135. So basically the difference between Yamaha RX100 and 135 is all about engine, guys. So basically most of the changes are over here, guys, the cylinder block and his cylinder head. So this is where the whole thing matters. This is 135cc block and this is 135cc head. As you can see over here, as you guys can see, it's written as E4. So basically E series are Yamaha RX 135 series, and if you see G series, if it's G1, G2, G3, G4, then it's RX 100 series. And also I'll tell you another thing where you can identify. So basically you can see right here it's written as 4TL00 132cc. So this is basically 135, and you can also see some major changes, like the crank was different, the connecting rod was different, the cylinder head was different, and the bore was different, and the magnet and the coil plate assembly was different. And you can see 135 will have the power box connection, whereas for 100 there is no connection for power box. And you can see the carburetor was different compared to Yamaha RX100, and also the chain sprocket kit was different on the motorcycles, and the wiring was also different on 100 and 135. Basically 100 comes with 6-volt wiring system, and this comes with 12-volt system. So you can see the exhaust also, the exhaust is also kind of different, which comes in different holes, so with different mufflers. So these are all the changes between Yamaha RX100 and 135 4-speed. And also the CDI is also kind of different on both motorcycles. The primary gear and clutch housing gear is also kind of different. And at the end of the day, if you ask me which one to go for, whether I have to buy Yamaha RX100 or 135. So basically I'll tell you, if you really want an antique, yes, 135 is also kind of antique, but 100 is a legend. Okay, if you love the firing order of Yamaha RX100, no motorcycle beats Yamaha RX100 firing order, guys. Even 135, I didn't like the 135 exhaust note compared to Yamaha RX100. Yamaha RX100 firing order was fantastic. Economy, I mean, if you want more mileage, then definitely go for 135. And if a person want to do traveling, then go for 135, because you can cruise at a better high speed compared to Yamaha RX100. For example, if you do 80 kilometers per hour on a Yamaha RX100 at 8000 rpm, on a 135 you can do it in 6000 rpm. So basically for traveling, for touring, for covering long distance, if you want really good mileage and if you want really good power output, then go for 135. If you want the best initial from the motorcycle, best exhaust note, and that name tag Yamaha RX100, then go for Yamaha RX100. This is what I want to say, and in my next video I'll tell you what is the difference between Yamaha RX 135 4-speed and Yamaha RX 135 5-speed. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, peace.